Welcome out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week we present our 4th anniversary show for you. We only did one segment for the full show, so you're basically getting what we normally would have spread out over a month all at once. So we hope you enjoy this extra long episode. Before we begin, we want to thank Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is a part of. We want to thank MadLab Theater, where we perform every month. We've got a show coming up on Saturday, August 8th at 5 p.m. Not sure if we'll be back in the theater yet. While the pandemic's been going on, we've been live streaming each actor from their own homes live on YouTube. So on August 8th, we're either going to be live streaming online or we'll be at MadLab Theater. Check our website, itsallbeendoneradiohour.com, or our social media at IABD Presents for details. We also want to thank our parent network, It's All Been Done Presents, found at IABDpresents.com. We're still trying to get to that $100 support to make us self-sustaining. If everybody that downloaded this podcast donated $1, we'd be well over that. So please, please, please go to patreon.com/IABD. $2 gets you some exclusive content. $5 gets you even more. $10 gets you into shows for free. We really appreciate the support. Now enjoy our 4th anniversary special.
Our first and only feature today is Packer and Ratcliff, everyone's favorite immortal time-traveling, dimension-shifting duo. Unfortunately, James Packer has been kidnapped by H.G. Wells in revenge for our heroes taking his time machine. Ratcliff has reluctantly accepted the help of a man named Larry to find Packer and bring him home.
Hi, I'm Larry.
And I'm Nicholas Ratcliff.
And I'm Tim the Time Machine. Oh, my name stands for Technology for Innovative Movement. Oh.
This is the worst. We were two refined gentlemen, in love as love could be.
Till H.G. Wells kidnapped one, and now you go with me. You know, I think I finally understand the purpose of this song.
Well, then it's time for you to surely move along.
All right, are you done?
Nearly. Okay, now I'm done.
When he founded Packrat Comics oh so very long ago.
He did not realize just how many places we would go. From Florida
to Timbuktu, from Portland
to Miami,
from 2424 to 1983.
I climbed up in this time machine. We'll be here for a while.
A very brief while.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to cramp your style.
Too late. I'll search through outer space from one dimension to another.
We'll skim the tops of pyramids and wrestle that guy's mother.
I'll travel through both time and space.
And space and time, you'll see.
That's basically what I just said, and there is no we. I'll look for him, I won't give up. Packer's more than life.
We'll find him, pal, we won't give up. Hey, he's kinda like your wife.
He is.
I'm Larry.
Tim.
And Ratcliff. Our bond is that of strangers, but we will keep on searching until Packer's out of danger.
3, 4, we're cream of the corn.
Oh, society's best.
I've got to get Packer back and put this trio to rest.
We're base of the haystack deep in the sea.
One fabulous fella.
And then there is me.
We're funky, spunky monkeys, as cheeky as can be.
For the love of...
We're Larry
and Ratcliff.
And Tim.
Oh, yeah, Tim. Hi.
Right.
Yes,
Larry and Ratcliff.
And Tim.
I'm gonna forget you, buddy.
Oh.
But Larry and Ratcliff.
And Tim.
Tonight's episode, The Pursuit of Packer. We pick up mere seconds after the previous installment ended, with Larry now back aboard Tim in the year 2427, Dimension A.
All right, Larry, I demand you tell me at once what you know of my beloved Packer.
Whoa. Demand?
Yes, demand. Did I stutter?
You left me months ago, didn't answer my calls, then show up without warning and expect me to respond to your demands?
Yes, I think it sums it up quite nicely.
And what?
And now you're going to tell me what you know of my beloved Packer.
I ain't telling you nothing, buddy.
Sir, I do...
Stay out of this, Tim.
But, sir...
I said shut up, Tim.
Why you always gotta be abusing your friends like that?
Oh, friends. What friends? I dislike you and Tim's a machine.
Womp, womp, womp.
Look, I'll cut you some slack because you're upset, but...
Upset. My entire meaning of life has been taken from me, and you are the only one who may know how to find him. How can you be so cruel as to hold that information back for even a second longer?
All right, pal, I'm sorry. I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Look, I don't know exactly where he is, but I do know he was left in a zombie apocalypse right about the same time he was taken. And Evil Tim is jumping around to lead you on a wild goose chase.
We already knew that last part, but thank you.
Evil Tim?
Oh, yeah. That's just how I think of the other time machine.
Very good, sir. He is evil. Searching database for past jump history. Beep, bop, boop, bop. Only 9 of Evil Tim's jump fit that criteria.
Only 9? That's most of the dimensions.
Because there are 13.
Yes, Larry, we know. Well, that's something then. We must search all 9 at once.
Tim, fire up the old time machine stuff and take us to the first one.
Yes, sir. Bobbity boop, 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 bobbity boop. Owie! Ow! Bobbity boop! Ow! Freaking! Ow! Ow!
What was it?
Something hit Tim. What is it, Tim?
I believe it's called a time bomb, sir.
A time bomb? Like one of those those things you set on a timer and then it counts down?
No, sir. This is a bomb within the time stream to keep me from fully materializing where I want to go. Oh.
How do you know that?
Well, I have information in my databanks about it from MadLab, sir.
Of course you do. That dreadful company. I have half a mind to hunt them
Tim,
down.
are you hurt?
Oh, no, sir. Before my expansion, it might have done some damage, but I'm fit as a fiddle now.
Just peachy, Tim.
Okay, so how come the, time bombs weren't there when we followed this path before?
I believe they were activated to go off later than those first jumps, sir.
Of course. They figured we'd follow, but they wouldn't want us to be thwarted right away, so we would keep jumping and waste our time.
So, what does that mean?
It means we cannot jump to precisely where Evil Tim jumped to, sirs. We'll have to jump at least, calculating, 6 months into the future.
6 months. 6 months?
Yes, sir.
I cannot leave Packer without me for 6 months.
Yeah, but, that's how long you've been out without him.
Exactly. I cannot bear that thought that he is feeling the same deep pain that I am, and he's living through a zombie apocalypse to boot. That's just arsenic icing on the cyanide cake.
Well, I don't think we have a choice. But the better question is, if he's had 6 months to stay in the same dimension and time period, how will we find him? I mean, he could be anywhere in the world.
Yes. Yes, he could.
Ooh, sir, I have an idea.
Not now, Tim.
Oh, but it's a good one, sir. I have a new MadLab's add-on from the Gadget of the Month Club that allows me to track by scent.
No one cares, Tim.
What are you thinking, Tim?
Well, Larry, I could sniff one of Master Packer's old shirts, and then when we materialize, I will sniff for him to see if we're in the right dimension. If we are, I can follow his trail.
That is a dumb idea, Tim. How could you sniff Packer through all the zombie smells?
Well, it would be difficult, sir, but isn't it worth a try?
I don't know.
Well, we don't have any other leads, so...
Fine. Be quick about it. We need to get him back.
Yes, sirs. Bobbity boop, bobbity boop, bobbity boop, bobbity boop, bobbity boop, bobbity boop, bobbity boop.
5 months ago, from Packer's perspective, in Dimension Double D 2019, the town of Santa Samantha.
No loitering!
Excuse me?
I said no loitering! Can you not read the sign?
Of course I can read. I'm not loitering, I'm sitting.
That's the same thing!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm Detective Sims, and this is Police Chief Graves. He was just promoted, and he's being a little strict on the law right now.
Don't apologize for me, Sims. A good police chief enforces all laws.
Of course, but he looks sad.
That doesn't excuse the loitering.
What's your name, sir?
I'm James Packer.
All right, Mr. Packer, what's the trouble?
Well, if you must know, I was kidnapped by a science fiction author and his German mistress, forcibly separated from the one true love and dumped in this dreary time and dimension.
Well, sir, if you'll come with me, I can find you a nice place to rest and shower until your love comes to pick you up.
Oh, I'm not crazy.
I didn't say you were.
Oh, I did. I think you're absolutely cuckoo bananas crazy.
Graves.
What? That's Chief Graves, Sims. But being crazy is actually not a crime. If he's not hurting anyone, we can't take him in, but just ask him to move along.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm fine, really.
Well, you don't seem like a danger.
But you can't just sit here.
But I have to. This is where I was dropped off and where I'm sure Ratcliff will find me.
Who the hell is Ratcliff, the kidnapper?
No, my everything.
How long have you been waiting for him?
3 weeks.
Then he's not coming back for you.
I'm beginning to think not.
Well, Mr. Packer, you really can't stay here. We're erecting a stage because the president is coming.
The president?
Of the United States.
And they are...
You don't know who the president of the United States is?
Oh, of course I do. What year is it?
2019.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, quit being a sore loser, Sims. I didn't vote for him either, but...
You didn't vote at all!
Exactly! And do you see me moping around?
No.
Well, if Trump is coming here, then I might just move. Temporarily. Ratcliff really isn't coming back for me, is he?
I don't think so.
Nope, he's not.
I really thought. I just can't believe he... Well, I guess there's nothing for me here.
Do you need a ride somewhere?
Sims, don't offer him a ride!
I'm fine, really. I won't loiter any longer. Good day, officers.
Take care.
Yeah.
Ratcliff, I don't know why you haven't come for me, but if there's some reason you can't follow me here, you'd better find me somewhere else.
Back in Dimension A, 5 months in the future. Or the present storyline for Ratcliff, Larry, and Tim, hundreds of years before where they just were. Time travel's confusing, isn't it? Anyway.
Bobbity boop, 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 bobbity boop. We have arrived, sirs. First stop.
Well, get sniffing, Tim.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, how long is this going to take?
I don't know, sir. It could be some time. Oh!
Well, could you give me an estimate?
Not really, sir. This is still new to me, so I will need to run the program a few times before I will know for sure.
That's amazing. It's like someone finally made a dog app.
A dog app.
Yeah, you know how dogs do that thing? You know, that thing with their noses, and they can detect all sorts of little bits and particles.
We know what smelling is, Larry.
Right, but they smell so much more than we humans do. It's like Tim is a big, house-sized dog.
Well, he has the brain of one. So
Oh.
keep sniffing, Tim.
Yes, sir.
What was it?
I believe someone is knocking, sir.
Knocking on you, Tim?
Oh, yes, sir.
I will check it out, Tim. You keep sniffing, and Larry, you just sit here.
Well, maybe I should come too, because...
No, you might wander off again, and I don't intend to waste time looking for you.
Okay, that was one time, and I told you I saw
No
them.
one cares. Just sit tight. I will be right back.
Fine.
Outside of Tim.
Yes? Why are you banging on my time machine?
Put your hands up.
Time machine? It's as big as a house.
I told you it was a time machine, Captain Kahkay.
Yeah. You win, Mighty Mouse. Good guess, as usual.
Thank you, Dick.
Answer my question. Why are you banging on my time machine?
We apologize for any inconvenience. We were attempting to ascertain if you had anything to do with what is happening in Santa, Samantha.
Anything to do with what?
The zombie outbreak.
No, of course not. Don't be stupid.
Do not call Lieutenant Commander New stupid. She is a highly intelligent individual.
Thank you, Commander Meow Meow.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Get a room, you two.
I said put your hands up.
Don't point that little pistol at me.
It's a laser pistol.
I don't care.
Foley, do you think that time machine, if that is what this really is, had anything to do with this zombie outbreak?
I'm scanning the outside, Dick, but I don't think so.
Haha!
Of course, I'd have to take a look on the inside to know for sure.
You will not be setting one dirty toe in my time machine.
Oi, my feet aren't dirty.
Want me to shoot him, Chief?
Maybe, if he keeps insulting my feet.
Stand down, Lieutenant Dirk. We don't know if he's hostile yet.
Aw, but I really wanted to shoot him.
Lieutenant Dirk, a proper security chief would know when and where to use the force if necessary.
I find it's almost always necessary, sir.
That is incorrect.
Look, you'd better not shoot me because I'm an immortal and it would just tick me off.
Immortal.
How is that possible?
Mikey Mike, we've seen plenty of immortal beings.
Very much doubt that.
We have encountered more than one, but I have never gotten to examine such a being up close.
Can I shoot him now? If he's immortal, it's not going to hurt him anyway, and I'd really like to see what a laser pistol does to an immortal.
It would hurt, so do not do that.
Keep it in your pants, Dirk.
Look, I don't know who you people are, but
I'm Captain Richard Z. Kahkay of the Starship ASS 52, Fast, Too Furious.
That is a very strange and overly long name for a vessel.
Yes, but a friend of mine named it, so I like it. This is my first officer, I should say, Commander Meow Meow.
I am not evil.
Well, you sound evil.
Yes, but I am not.
Trust me, I used to think so too, but he really isn't. This is my chief engineer, Commander Colm Foley.
I'd say nice to meet you. But you've done nothing but insult me.
My science officer, Lieutenant Commander New.
Hello.
And my security chief, Lieutenant Dirk.
I can't shoot him now. If he's really immortal, he now knows our names and could tell people who shot him.
Why does that matter?
I really didn't need to know all of that. If you would kindly go, I'm kind of busy.
No can do. We are here to investigate and stop the zombie apocalypse because apparently we've already done so. And we need to make sure you're not part of it.
You've already done so.
Yes, we're from the future. Specifically, the year 24.
Okay, I understand. Well, my name is Nicholas Ratcliff. Was there anything about me in your files concerning this mess?
Nicholas Ratcliff, New?
Searching. No, Dick, but the files are unclear regarding the origin of the outbreak, hence why we are investigating.
They really should have kept better records in this time.
Like you do not do now?
Touché, Marty Pants.
Okay, well, this has nothing to do with me. I'm just looking for someone, and as soon as I find him, I'll be on my way.
Pardon me, but you may be connected in ways you are not aware of.
That is absurd.
Mr. Ratcliff, you and I have met before, haven't we?
Probably I meet lots of people.
I thought it was just a dream, but you're real. You showed me Dr. Allshucks.
Oh, shucks. I haven't thought about her in years.
That is likely an extreme understatement.
True. It's more like decades. But what's she got to do with this?
Nothing as far as I know, but yes, Dick Kahkay, it wasn't a dream. And I did.
Well, if we can do anything to help you, return the favor, let me know.
Does that mean I can shoot him now, Dick?
Excuse me, Lieutenant Dirk, what did you call me?
I'm sorry, sir, but everyone else...
Everyone else has served with me for years and has earned the right to use my first name. Have you?
No, sir!
Well, I have not served under you, so...
Oh, come on, Captain. He's just so smarmy. Can I please shoot him?
No, Dirk, not today.
All right, well, I don't think there's anything you can do to help me, so I'm
Perhaps
just going to...
you can help us then. Do you know where the zombie outbreak started?
Yes, of course.
Well, then show us, lad.
First of all, I am far older than you, so trust me, not a lad. Also, I need to stay here with my time machine.
How will that help you to find your missing friend?
I don't care to explain it to you. Why don't you just go on your way now?
Not until you tell us what we want to know.
Heel, Dirk, heel. But she's right. We need to know where this started so we can end it.
Fine. Do you promise you'll go away once I show you what you ask?
Cross my heart.
Or, if it helps, I am willing to do a pin key swear.
It does not. Fine, follow me.
Ratcliff leads the small group to the center of the town. The area around City Hall looks deserted, save for 2 men sitting on a tall scaffolding.
Help! Help!
Hello up there! I'm Captain Richard V. Kahkay of the Starship ASS 52, Fast, Too Furious.
The what?
He spelled ass. Oh, wait, help!
I thought you said your middle initial. You know what? Not important. Let's
How can we help?
We're trapped up here by the zombies.
I don't see any zombies.
Well, they were there. We couldn't climb down because they would eat us.
I told you they were all inside the building.
Then you climb down first, Schwartzy.
No thanks.
So the zombies are all in that big building there?
I think so. It's hard to say.
Scanning. Yes, all zombies detected in the area reside in the building presently in front of us.
If you could scan for them, why did you make me come with you?
Unknown. I recommend you ask the captain.
It is all right. You can climb down now.
How do we know you're not zombies? You're all green and scaly, you lizard, chicken thing. Ooh, I bet you taste good fried.
I would not. And you know I am not a zombie because I am talking to you.
Maybe the zombies learned to talk.
They did not.
What's your name anyway?
I'm President Donald J. Trump, the greatest president ever.
That is not an accurate statement.
That is to my name.
Your name was not the inaccurate part.
Okay, what's your deal?
My deal?
You talk, you look, and you move funny.
I am an artificial life form.
What now?
That's gotta be a load of bull hockey.
We are from the future.
Oh, that explains it.
Are you going to come down, or am I going to have to send Dirk here to come get you down?
Who's Dirk?
The lady here with the laser pistol.
Will she shoot any zombies if they try to eat me?
It would be my pleasure.
Alright then. Come on, Schwartzy, let's get down.
Okay, but you better not be trying to trick us.
We are not tricking you or joking, but I am good at jokes. Would you like to hear a knock-knock joke?
Oh, yes, that sounds
Splendid.
great.
Knock, knock.
I don't believe that new. Okay, so now that we're on the ground here, what happened?
It was all Schwartzy's fault.
It was not.
You dropped the zombie file and let the disease out.
You were gesturing with your hands and knocked it out of my grip.
Tomato, potato.
Okay, then what happened?
Then I bravely led Schwartzy to safety up this scaffold when my Secret Service agents lured the zombies inside.
We're chased by the zombies inside, more like it.
Nuh-uh, they were protecting me. So brave. I'm so brave. Escaping as I did. I would have fought them, but I have bone spurs.
That is also an inaccurate statement. This man makes a lot of inaccurate statements.
Fake news. You lying liar. You said you're a robot, and I know you're not.
I am an art...
All right. Let's go.
What? No way. I'm going home.
Me too.
He said you were holding the vial. Schwartzy. Were you not the one who invented the zombie virus?
Yeah.
Then you must help us find a cure.
I have a cure. It's inside City Hall.
Phew. I was concerned that not bringing a doctor with us was a mistake. But since this man...
Dr. Schwartz.
I know. Already has a cure, it has worked out.
You came back in time to stop a disease outbreak, and you didn't bring anyone with medical knowledge.
It's a long story.
Not really.
Okay, true, but never mind. Come on, Schwartz, inside so you can help us find the cure.
Darn it!
Well, good luck with that. I'm out of here.
Good riddance to you.
So who's gonna give me a ride home?
None of us.
Well, someone has to.
Sorry, you out of luck?
Oh, this is so much fake news. You're all sad. Hashtag sad, I tell you. I'm the greatest president ever.
Inaccurate statement.
Okay. Well, it seems like you have this well in hand, so I'm just...
Don't go anywhere.
You're pointing your gun at me again. Didn't we establish I'm an immortal?
Yes, but you said it would hurt.
Calm down, Dirk. No one's getting shot. Except for maybe some zombies. But we may still need your help, Mr. Ratcliff.
What could I possibly help you with?
I don't know. But you're an immortal with a time machine. It makes sense for us to keep you close.
Not for me.
No. All right, people. Everyone get your laser pistols out.
Aw, Captain, I can handle this.
Maybe so, Dirk, but there's bound to be lots of zombies inside, so why don't you let the rest of us back you up?
Fine.
Can I have a laser pistol?
After you clumsily started a zombie apocalypse? No, definitely not.
Oh.
Well, I don't want one.
Nobody offered.
Okay, here we go. Dirk, open the doors.
They're locked.
I can pick the lock. Stand back. There, that was easy. I guess having lived in a primitive time comes in handy every once in a while.
Huh?
Okay, now Dirk, let's go.
The security chief opens the door to Santa Samantha City Hall, and the ASS officers creep in, their pistols at the ready. Dr. Schwartz and Nicholas Ratcliff stay in the center of the group, the former looking around warily.
Huh. That's funny. I really don't think any...
A zombie suddenly lumbers out of the corner and bites into Lieutenant Dirk's shoulder.
I have got him.
Nice shooting, Yohe.
Thank you, sweetener.
Sweetener?
Is that not a term of endearment?
Not quite.
New, take a look at her, will you?
Yes, sir.
And that, Mr. Ratcliffe, is why we don't need a doctor. New here has tons of knowledge.
It appears Lieutenant Dirk has been bitten in an important artery. There is nothing I can do.
Well, I guess you should have been an immortal.
Please, Captain.
Dirk, we won't let you suffer. Go ahead, meow meow.
I am sorry, Lieutenant Dirk.
Okay, so don't even try to save her. Got it.
Well, it was her own fault.
Yes, but it is a shame we have lost another security chief in such a short time.
Aye, lass, that it is.
Excuse another? How many have died?
Doesn't matter. It never gets any easier.
Schwartzy, which way to the cure?
Should be in the mayor's office, just upstairs.
Right, I'll take point. Monsolo, cover our rear.
Yes, sir.
And try not to shoot the zombies if we don't have to. We want there to be somebody left to cure.
So, about not bringing a doctor, did you not have any doctors aboard your ship?
Of course we have doctors, lad. What a question.
Then why wouldn't you bring one?
Let's not attract any more attention than we absolutely have to.
The rest of the way to the office unfolds pretty uneventfully. In fact, the rest of this part of the story is kind of boring. They get the cure, they distribute it, and everyone lives happily ever after. Except the 27 people who died while locked in City Hall with the zombies, of course. Let's skip ahead, shall we?
Well, it looks like everyone who isn't dead is fine now. Can I go?
Yes, Mr. Ratcliffe, I guess you can. Doesn't look like you were valuable in this mission in any way whatsoever.
I could have told you that from the start.
Yes, well, good luck finding your friend.
Well, he's not just... Never mind. Goodbye, Captain.
Oh, Mr. Ratcliffe, can we get a ride home?
No.
I reckon we can go back the way we came.
Can we, though?
Goodbye!
Let's catch back up with James Packer. Dimension Double D, Las Vegas, Nevada, months after we last left him.
Traveling to a city full of people during a zombie apocalypse was probably not the wisest course of action, especially when so many decided they might as well die gambling and drinking. Silly mortals.
Mortals?
Oh, Lisa, I forgot you were here. It seems as though my bottle of bourbon is empty. Might I trouble you to run down to the kitchen and grab another?
No. There's zombies down there.
Yes! That's why I need more bourbon.
I can't go out there.
But Lisa, dear, you are a staff member of this grand hotel, and the staff must do whatever the guest wants to keep them happy, right?
Not in the middle of an apocalypse.
There goes your tip. Who is it?
Open up right now!
Yeah! Do you have bourbon or another suitable liqueur?
No, we don't have no liquor.
You tell him, Danny.
I got this, Sam.
Yeah, you do.
You sound very young. You probably don't have the liquor.
That's what I just said.
He ain't good at listening, is he?
Open up or I'll blow up this door.
Blow up? Oh, I think not. You can try blowing on it, but that never did the big bad wolf any good, and it'll likely be no better for you.
Oh no, you can't let them blow up the door or blow it in. The zombies will get in.
Obvious, Lisa, that isn't helping right now.
Sorry.
Apology not accepted. You're becoming rather a pain.
You got a girl in there?
Yeah, we like girls.
Is she pretty?
She better be pretty.
She's sort of pretty, if that's what you're into.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, new deal. We don't need to come in. Just give us the girl.
Yeah, if she's pretty enough, that's a pretty good trade, Danny.
I know it is, Sam.
I am not giving you Lisa.
Why not? Didn't you say that she was becoming a pain?
Yes, but you sound like ruffians, and I am not handing over any person to a ruffian, as inept as she is at her job.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Packer.
It is almost literally the least I can do.
Well, fine. We'll just blow up your door now.
Yeah.
I would rather you didn't. Don't panic, Lisa. It's so pedestrian.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2,
3.
I'd hardly call that an explosion.
Hands in the air.
Do what he says or we're gonna blow your brains out.
Don't hurt us.
Oh. Are you Lisa?
Yes.
I don't think she's that pretty.
Told you.
I'd do her.
Well, you can have her then.
Yeah.
Please, no.
Oh, your behavior is completely inappropriate. Can you see you're scaring the poor girl? And she's already scared more than enough.
Your hands aren't in the air, which is very inappropriate considering we have these guns pointed at you.
Yeah. Tell him, Danny.
Yeah.
Fine. My hands are in the air now. Happy?
Yeah.
Do either of you have a car or something? Sam and I are gonna get out of here.
Oh, that's a splendid idea, and I thought you didn't have any brains.
I have a car in the garage.
Great! Okay, let's move, Sam.
Oh, how about this? Lisa gives you her keys, and in exchange, you let her go.
What? No way!
And I don't shoot you.
Whoa, where did he get a gun?
It's an apocalypse. Only a complete imbecile wouldn't arm themselves.
Keys for letting her go. That sounds like a fair trade to me.
Aw, Danny, you said that I could have her.
Well, I don't want to get shot, do you, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, no.
Okay. They're all right. Give us the keys, and you two can stay here.
Oh, no, I am coming with you.
What? You can't do that.
I can't stay here. The service stinks. And I need to go somewhere else, anywhere else. And you choose.
Okay, fine, but don't go shooting us.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Returning to Dimension A in 2019, inside Tim.
Hey, you were gone kind of a long time. What happened?
Oh, nothing important. Tim, did you smell Packer yet?
I have sniffed as thoroughly as I can, and he is not here.
Fine. Next dimension.
Babbly boop, 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 babbly boop. We're here, sir. Dimension AAA. I put us in Columbus, Ohio this time, so we're away from that zombie thing in Santa Samantha.
Columbus, Ohio. There's no need to specify the state, Tim. There's no other Columbus that matters.
Oh, yes, sir.
Can you, actually sniff Packer from that far away?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. Tim, start your smelling.
So, it took a while last time. Maybe I'll just step outside for a few minutes, get some fresh air. You see, I've been living in a spaceship, so I ain't seen the sky in too long, and I never seen Columbus.
No, absolutely not. We're not leaving Tim again for anything unless he smells Packer.
Oh, not yet, sir, but I am sniffing.
Well, hurry it up.
Well, can I at least turn on the radio?
Oh, if you must.
Ah, goody. There ain't no radio in the future.
If you're just joining us, I'm Pat Schock, and this is Morning Show. The zombie apocalypse has spread to 6 cities in Southern California. Citizens there have been ordered to stay indoors. I'm just getting word from my producer that the President of the United States is giving a speech. We go live to his feed now.
My fellow Americans, I want you to know that this is in no way at all my fault. It was Schwartzy's fault. I call him Sad Schwartzy. He invented the zombie virus, and he is the one that dropped it on the carpet and released it into the air. The footage showing me knocking it out of his hand is hashtag fake news. It's doctored by the evil Democrats. They're the ones that started this. Sad Schwartzy and his gang of 13 angry Democrats.
I don't have a gang. I work alone. I wish I had a gang.
You do so have a gang. And it was actually Obama that started this project, folks. This secret project.
I've never spoken with President Obama. You think he'll talk to me now that I'm on the news?
Shut up, Sad Schwartzy. Nobody wants to hear your lies. It's all a witch hunt. Obama started this, and I stopped it by bringing it out into the open, which is the right thing to do. It's not my fault the zombies got loose, like Jurassic Park 2. But we're going to build a wall, a big, beautiful wall, over the Mississippi so they can cross. Can't cross.
Over the Mississippi?
Yes, and it'll be an electric wall. Those zombies are coming into our towns, into our homes. They're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're sending zombies that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with them. They're bringing drugs.
Zombies don't do drugs.
They're bringing crime. They're bringing rapists.
Zombies can't rape.
And some, I assume, are good zombies.
There are no good zombies.
Quiet, Sad Schwartzy. As you know, those zombies are coming from California, where the Democrats live. Let's push them back into those sanctuary cities and see how they like dealing with it. If we just...
All right, folks. We're going to cut him off there. Didn't seem very useful to allow him to continue. Hold on a second. My producer would like me to say that there is no definitive proof that zombies exist. Yes, that's what I said. No, I didn't. Shelly, why don't you just come in here and say it for yourself then? Hell of a day for Gus to call in sick. Yes, get in here.
Hi, I'm Shelly Myers. I'm producer of The Morning Show.
Welcome, Shelly. Now, you were trying to tell me something about zombies not existing?
Okay, we've seen the zombies. What do they mean they don't exist?
Oh, would you hush? I'm trying to listen to this.
I'm just saying we don't know that what's happening to these people is the same thing as what we think of as a zombie.
There have been many variations of zombies told in various movies. There isn't a single version that is definitive.
Okay, point taken. I'm just saying that the term zombie refers to something that doesn't exist in the real world.
Then what do you call those people out west? The mindless undead?
Oh, come on, Pat. They're not undead. They're sick. It's a disease. It's a virus.
That causes them to act just like zombies in the movies?
They don't act just like the zombies in the movies.
They're eating raw human flesh.
Okay, we've seen examples of that before. Remember that guy in Florida, high on bath salts, and he ate someone's face off?
All right, Shelly. But how do you explain the people we've seen shot to death who then get right back up again? You're not claiming all the footage we've seen is doctored, are you?
Of course not, Pat, but I believe that science can likely explain it. Perhaps something about the virus shuts off nerve centers so the infected can no longer feel pain, enabling them to move. I mean, even with wounds that would incapacitate a normal person. Remember, in the videos we've seen of infected people being shot in the brain, none of them get back up.
So what's your point?
My point, Pat, is that we need to get some medical professionals in there to deal with the situation, not just call this a zombie outbreak. We're not 15. We're more discerning than that.
I'll bet you were discerning at 15.
You would win that bet.
Well, you know, the President of the United States refers to them as zombies.
Oh, okay, come on, Pat. You are not really going to use that moron as justification for that term, are you?
I'm just saying, the officials in charge.
Nobody is in charge. Nobody is in charge. That's the problem. Trump has so decimated our ability to deal with national crises that we've been slow to actually get those who could handle this in there. I mean, under his lack of leadership, it's become a much worse disaster than it otherwise would have been. Santa Samantha is never going to recover, nor are the other infected towns. We need to nip this before it spreads any further.
The outbreak, zombie or not, is only miles outside of Los Angeles now. If it hits a major metropolitan city like that...
Yeah. Yep. Game over. I can't imagine how we as a country will be able to survive this once it spreads to a population center that's so large.
What do you think we should do if it gets to LA? What can we do?
Well, believe me, Pat, I don't say this lightly, but the only option might be a nuclear one.
Excuse me?
We may have to blow up half of California to prevent it from spreading.
Are you advocating murdering millions of American citizens?
I guess I am. If it saves the rest of us, we may have to. I certainly hope that it doesn't come to that.
I can see from here that the phone lines are lighting up like crazy. Maybe you'd better go back to the booth, Shelly.
Told you I shouldn't have come on the air, Pat.
Yeah, I think you were right about that. Well, folks, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with some of your calls.
Okay, turn that off. Nuclear weapons, that woman is insane.
I don't know, she may have a point.
Oh, pardon me, sirs. I am finished. Master Packer is not in this locale.
All right, Tim. Let's go then.
Absolutely, sirs. Bobbity-boop, bobbity-boop, bobbity-boop.
We catch back up with Packer just days before Ratcliff's present.
Dearest Nicholas, I write you this letter even though I have no way of sending it, in the hopes that all is well. It is not so for me. I have taken up residence in the hospital run by children, but mostly teenagers, mostly annoying. But they're scrappy, and they keep the zombies off of me while I sit in this old administrator's office and drink myself silly. Losing you has been the single greatest wound of my life. At first I was sure that you'd be right back for me. Then I thought you'd abandon me forever. After that, after all, you have a time machine. What could possibly have stopped you from immediately returning to retrieve me? But as an immortal, death eludes me, and I must keep going. The thought that sustains me is that you must be as miserable as I, and will rescue me before much longer. If I am wrong, I know I am not wrong. I can't be. It's just... Oh, will you stop that? Draft 17. Dearest Nicholas, I write you this letter even though I have no...
In Dimension C, days later, still near Columbus, Ohio.
We've arrived, sirs. Dimension C.
This is the 5th one we've checked. Is this where Packer is?
Sniffing, sir.
Can we get out this time?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, would you rather listen to the radio again?
Outside it is.
Sure seems quiet out here.
Oh, Larry, don't say that. Nothing good ever comes from saying that.
Sorry, but, isn't it quiet?
Yes.
The two men start down an alley, not realizing it's a dead end. No sooner do they come to this conclusion than the nearby zombies, who have quietly been shuffling after them, reach the mouth of the alley, trapping them within.
Well, we're trapped.
Tim, why aren't you saving us?
Oh, I'm sorry, sirs. I can't get past all the zombies.
Okay, didn't you say I died from a gunshot to the head? Doesn't that mean I can't die now?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Larry. Of course you can die now. It'll screw up the timeline, but that's on you.
What? Where? How is dying on me? I ain't choosing to do it.
Tim, I demand you do something before Larry screws up the timeline.
I don't know what I could possibly do, sir.
Well, whatever you're gonna do, you better do it fast.
Grezit the Green will save you, strange people.
Wow, thank you. I've never been happier to see strangers in my life.
Do not hit on me, feeble odd man. I am spoken for, right, Joshy Washy?
No, Grezit.
Cut the chatter and take care of these zombies.
Miss Reynolds, if I...
Now!
Finally! Grezit the Green gets to do something.
You do things all the time, Grezit.
No, Grezit does not. Not anymore.
What do you
Well, that was impressive.
No problem. Come on, team. We've got other people to save. This isn't the only city a portal was open to.
A portal?
Oh, yes, some bad seeds just can't pass up an opportunity to wreak havoc.
Bad seeds? What do seeds have to do with this?
I just mean bad people, Grezit.
Oh, why did you not say that, Alex?
It's kind of brilliant, actually, from an evil perspective. Zombies in one place is rough. Zombies going through portals to other places could cause quite a distraction.
Oh, excellent point, Josh.
A distraction for what, Joshy Washy?
I don't know, Grezit. That's why Daniel, Rufus, and Alfredo are trying to figure it out.
So, you're going wherever the portals are and saving people, eh?
Yes.
So you guys some sort of heroes or something?
Oh, I wouldn't call us heroes per se, but if you must.
Stop it, Alex. It was only months ago that you ran and hid whenever we went into battle.
Yes, I'm not exactly proud of that, but you must admit I have come quite a ways over the past year.
Compared to where you were? Sure, I guess we can admit that.
Grezit the Green admits nothing.
Mr. Armentrout ran and hid, and he was in the ULP.
Stephanie, let's not get involved.
I'm just saying, Humphrey, I did not come to be trained by a coward.
I'm not a coward. I was simply doing my job of observation as any good ULP mentor would.
That does not sound like a good mentor to me.
Yeah, fascinating. I wish I could say I was interested in this, but I'm not. I have to get back to the time machine so that I can finally
Time machine?
Oh, yeah, that's our time machine right over there.
Hello!
Grezit, stop them!
Do not move!
Well, I would like to comply, but I lied. I don't want to, so I won't.
I repeat, do not move, or else.
I would listen to him if I were you.
Just out of curiosity. Or else what?
Oh, don't get him started, Larry.
Why not?
Because he doesn't...
Or else Grezit the Green will rip your hair follicles out one by one until your head is as bald as Alex's butt. I have seen it. Ugh. Anyways, then I will build a giant woolly willy board and sprinkle your hair in so that people can come from far and wide to desecrate your follicles. And I will charge a steep admission fee, which I will donate to children in need before I eat them.
That's why, Larry, he doesn't stop.
I don't know, it sounds kind of like a haircut to me. And that's not so bad. Especially, I think there was a charity component.
Grezit the Green was not done. Next, I will rip out your testicles.
That's enough, Grezit. They get the picture.
I was actually kind of curious as to where he was going with that.
Grezit the Green will be happy to tell you, Humphrey Jacobs.
No, not the time.
Well, it is the time to let me pass.
Not without some answers. Can your time machine open portals?
No.
Awfully strange you appeared here at the same time as the zombies, isn't it? And have a so-called time machine.
There are many, many things much, much more strange than a time machine. Trust me.
How did you cause the zombie outbreak?
Me. Cause the zombie outbreak. Don't be absurd. Insane. Ludicrous.
What are you doing?
It works better with two people.
Okay.
If you don't have anything to do with the outbreak, what are you doing here?
So suspicious, this one. I don't even know who you are.
And we don't know who you are.
Josh, I have this.
Sorry,
I
Abby.
think his name is Josh.
Yes, Larry, I have ears. I've heard all of their names individually. I just meant I don't know who they are as a group.
Oh, well, we are...
Concerned citizens, Alexis.
Ah, a secret society tasked with saving the world then. Well, good luck to you.
What? No, we...
Good luck to you, too.
Oh, a secret society. Wowza.
Oh, yes, sirs, they are the ULP.
How did it know that?
But I am not an it, madam. I am a he. And I have a fire on you, Abby Reynolds.
I don't like this.
Yes, well, neither do I, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Not until I'm sure you had nothing to do with the zombies.
Oh, well, we definitely did not. So, we just arrived moments ago.
Do you perhaps have something that could stop the outbreak?
Probably.
Will you share it with us?
Why would I do that?
He is very rude.
And that's coming from a French lady.
I thought Canadians were supposed to be polite, Humphrey.
Well, I guess the Americans are just rubbing off on me, you know.
All right, here's what we'll do. Alexis, Josh, Humphrey, board the time machine and download whatever data it contains.
Oh, no, madam.
I will not allow you to start...
I didn't ask your permission. Grezit, if either of these men tries to stop us, slash them to bits.
With pleasure, Abby Reynolds.
Are we sure threatening them is the right approach, Miss Reynolds?
I'm on board, Abby.
Thanks, Josh.
Now, see here, we are not taking orders from you.
Yeah, but, Ratcliff, they have a monster.
Do not call Grezit the Green a monster!
Oh, man, this is getting real.
Shush, Humphrey.
But I'm just saying.
And I am just saying, ush.
Okay, hey, now, surely there's some peaceable way we can work together.
Fine. Stand aside and let us access your machine.
Never.
Oh, thank you, Master Ratcliff.
Shut up, Tim. I'm not doing this for you.
Can I rip them to ribbons now, Abby Reynolds?
In about 5 seconds, Grezit, if they don't... Abby is interrupted as a swarm of zombies who have been attracted by the loud voices surge into the street. Circle formation, now!
I will protect you, Abby Reynolds!
Ow! Humphrey!
Oh, crap, I've been bitten!
Oh, leave him, Stephanie! Get over here!
But we cannot...
Now!
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, but don't leave!
Maybe now.
Come on, Mary, let's get out of here.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, quickly, sirs, quickly.
Don't let them get away!
I don't see how we can possibly stop them with all of this.
Grezit the Green will stop them! Grezit will stop!
Damn it! Dimension AA 2019 near Columbus, Ohio.
We have arrived, sirs.
Okay, I am not going outside unless Packer is here. No way, no how, no thank you. I've had more than my fill of zombies.
This is the superhero dimension, sir.
Well, maybe just a quick pop out for a sec.
It doesn't matter where we are. It only matters if Packer's here. Commence your sniffing, Tim.
Oh, yes, sir.
Tim, can you do 2 things at once?
Certainly, sir.
Okay, well, can you tell me how many zombies are outside? I want to know if it's safe to step out and look for them superheroes.
Working. There are no zombies in this dimension, Larry.
None?
Then Packer must not be here. Jump, Tim!
Oh, wait, can't I just...
Jumping, sirs. Babbity boop, 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 babbity boop. We have arrived, sirs.
Is he here, Tim?
Sniffing now, sir. Oh!
I just wanted to see a little superhero. I've always loved reading comics. You see,
I
as a
don't
kid-
care, Larry. When you grow up and get your own time machine, you can use it however you like. This one's mine, so we do what I want.
I am grown up, and you said I'm gonna die soon.
Yes, so you'll never see superheroes. Life's not fair. Boo-hoo.
I'll have to be a jerk about it.
Have you met me? Yes, I do.
Sir?
Not now, Tim. I'm putting Larry at his place.
Oh, but sir!
I said...
But he's here, sir!
What? Why didn't you interrupt me, Tim?
I did, sir.
You're sure?
Oh, absolutely, sir.
It's true, he did interrupt you.
Open the doors.
Addendum, he is not here.
But you just said that.
Master Packer is in this dimension, yes, but not in Columbus, Ohio. He's near to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati? Why on earth would anyone want to go to Cincinnati in 2019? If it was 1919, baby, but I'm off point. The distance is inconsequential. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall
down at your door.
What? No, don't be ridiculous, Larry. I was going to say fall at Packer's feet and profess my continued adoration for everything that is him.
Okay, so I am sorry to interrupt, but as I was about to say, I can jump us to Master Packer's location.
Yeah, that sounds better than walking 1,000 miles.
Well, I mean, actually, it's more like 100 miles, sir.
If you can jump to Packer, Tim, why haven't you done so already?
Oh, yes, sir. Bubbly boop, 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 bubbly boop. We have arrived, sirs, though I must warn you.
What in the bloody hell is going on here?
Zombie apocalypse.
Yes, sirs.
Why don't we close the doors, because, well, they're heading this way and they're looking pretty hungry.
No, I don't care what's out there. Packer is true, and I must go to him at once.
Sir, the sniff test is accurate to within 1,000 yards from the distance we were, but Master Packer is likely not right outside the door. It may require a little look-seeing around to find him.
Well, sounds like we better gear ourselves up.
Gear ourselves?
You know, weaponize. I'm talking guns, I'm talking machetes, I'm talking baseball bats wrapped in barbed wire. We got shin guards, we got stuff to protect from bites.
No way, my beloved has not laid eyes upon me in months, and I'm not going to let his first glance at me be one in which I am anything less than impeccably dressed.
Okay, then, well, you might want to shower first, because you kind of stink.
Do I?
Yes, sir, very much so.
Ah, yes, well then, give me a minute to freshen myself up. Larry, if you go ahead and arm yourself as you must, whatever. Tim, see if you can pinpoint exactly where Packer is.
All right, ooh.
You got it, pal.
Then we will get Packer back.
All right, Tim, let's say while I'm arming, let's put on the radio, won't you?
Sir, in this dimension, the zombie apocalypse hit earlier with more severity than the others. There has only been an emergency message for some time.
All right, well, then put that on.
If you're hearing my voice, that means I'm locked away in a huge bunker made of solid gold because I'm your favorite president and my safety is your paramount concern. I say to you, I'm fine, more than fine, totally, bigly awesome, so you're welcome. To everybody else, you may be worried about your families and everyone. I say to you, this wasn't my fault. It was all Schwartzy. It had nothing to do with me. I'm innocent. Anyone who says I'm not is a witch hunt. Hashtag lies. Hashtag sad. Also, if Obama were president, things would be much, much worse. I promise you that. In fact, Hillary colluded with the zombies by email to Benghazi.
Yeah, let's turn this off, Tim.
Yes, sir.
On the roof of a nearby hospital, a familiar scene plays out. Well, familiar to those who've listened to the final 2 episodes of The Scary Dead, one of the former segments of It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Ah, shoot! Now I hears them.
That's okay, Sam. They can't get us up here. It's just all them blabbermouths down there that need to worry.
You are so right. Look at them go.
Wait a minute, what the?
We have arrived, sirs.
Uh-oh. Looks like you, landed on some bodies, Tim.
Oh, no, I tried to avoid them, but I forgot how much larger I am now.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, how is this hospital supporting a whole house-sized you on its roof? I mean, that's like...
No, I mean, that's a good question, Larry. I assume it is reinforced for him.
Shut up! Packer is below. Let's go now.
Ratcliff! You came!
Of course I did, P!
The 2 men, long separated, run to each other's arms, tears in their eyes.
I thought you had forgotten me!
How could I possibly?
To give them privacy, Larry wanders to the edge of the building, looking down into the war zone below.
What a mess. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, is it me? Oh my...
Larry! Larry, let me give you a hug.
What?
You brought my Ratcliff back to me!
Oh,
Ignore him, Packer. We have some catching up to do.
Are we gonna get sappy?
Yes. Tim, take Larry home, and then come back for us.
Yes, sir. Come on, Larry.
Huh?
Climb aboard.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, where were we?
I remember exactly where we were. Oh, love, I was cold inside. The snow was blowing hard. But here in your arms, I feel only warmth.
Yes, I was cold inside, but here with you, my love, the biting wind can touch us. We have nothing but us. No matter what life brings us, we have nothing to fear. As long as I've got you, my everlasting dear. The years we've spent together are the best there's ever been.
My worst fear came true, my Packer was gone.
But finally we're back where we belong.
We faced many dangers, conquered many foes.
But at the end we have found each other, and that's how it goes. No matter what life brings us, we are the very best. In one another we do find our rest. We find our rest. And as the years go on, I know the thing that's true is you've got me, and darling, I've got you.
The only thing in life I need is you right by my side. Never again will we be apart, or I'll commit homicide. More homicide?
More? Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No matter what life brings us, we have nothing to fear. The only thing I know for sure is I need you near. And as time passes us by, the same as does space, the most beautiful sight in the universe is your lovely face. The most beautiful sight in the universe is your lovely face.
I love you, Packer.
Don't ever leave me again, Ratcliff.
I won't.
At the same time, or months ago, depending on your perspective, and in this same dimension.
Bobbity boop, 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 bobbity. We've arrived, sir.
Arrived? Where?
Home, sir.
Oh.
Sir, about what you saw.
Hey, look, I didn't see nothing.
But, sir, I saw you looking over the rooftop, and I knew that you saw yourself.
It's fine, Tim. I'm fine. I will be fine.
Well, Master Larry, sir, I took the liberty of bringing you back weeks after we departed. You know, to give people time to miss you.
Ain't nobody missed me.
Are you sure, sir?
I am.
Well, why don't you go find out?
Huh?
The detective office in front of us.
Oh, right.
Oh, and sir?
Yeah, Tim?
It's been a pleasure traveling with you. I will miss you greatly.
Yeah, I miss you too, Tim.
Goodbye. Babbity boop, 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 babbity boop.
Well, here goes nothing.
Larry!
Hi, Larry!
Hiya, Stace, Ams, Bruce.
Hi, Larry.
Stace, can I talk to you a moment, in private?
Well, sure, Larry.
No, Stacy, don't leave me.
Hey, well, we'll just be a minute, I promise.
So what's up, Larry?
Stace, I know I've asked you this before, but I just gotta ask one more time. Will you go out with me?
Oh, Larry, I'm sorry. I just see you as a friend and an oral sex buddy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, in that case, I've come to say's my goodbyes.
Goodbyes? Whys?
Well, I the sex shop ain't doing so good lately with the new virtual reality stuff. I can't afford to stock it, so I'm closing up and moving to Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah, you see, I was gonna move... I'm really gonna miss you, Stace.
Larry, please don't go.
Well, I'd stay if you were into me, but I know you're not, so...
That's true.
Well, instead I'm gonna be one of those guys. The ones, with the mops and the buckets and they wipe up the puke, with, like, the litter and, what's that place with the kids? They eat the crayons and they eat through that glue stuff on their hands with the Elmer's, the gel, and they wipe it off and, I never been there myself, but I've been there, I'm not legally allowed to be in 50 feet of them or anything, but not because of anything weird, because, because public intoxication. Well, look, anyway, I'm getting off track here. It's that guy.
So what you're saying is, you're gonna be a school janitor?
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's been nice knowing yous. Would you, text me sometime, yeah?
Okay. Well, how about a blowy for the road?
I don't think so. It just don't feel so good anymore, I mean, emotionally, okay? Physically, you'll always be amazing.
Well, I understand. Well, you take care, Larry, and don't go falling in with the wrong crowd.
You too, Stace. Well, guess I have a date with destiny, and I better keep it.
The end. Almost. Listen to The Scary Dead, all 10 episodes available on our podcast feed for the next chapter of Larry's life, leading up to the moment of his death, which he just witnessed. Why would Larry allow himself to be killed now that he's seen his fate coming? Keep attending Radio Hour to find out.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour, number 245. Packer and Ratcliff, number 39, The Pursuit of Packer, was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Samantha Stark. It starred Ella Palardi as the narrator, with special guest Virgil von Hartzell as Sims and Dr. Schwartz. It also starred Keith Jackson as Pat and a zombie, Ryan Yohe as Grezit the Green, Katie Boissoneault as Stephanie and Lisa, Wendy Parks as Abby Reynolds, Seamus Talty as Foley and Josh, Samantha Stark as Dirk and Staci, Dan Condo as Graves, Humphrey, and Danny, Kristin Green as New, Sam, Shelly, and Amber, Joe Morales as Alexis and Trump, Chase McCants as James Packer, Nick Arganbright as Tim the Time Machine and Kahkay, Shane Stefanchik as Larry and Meow Meow, and Dallas Ray as Bruce and Nicholas Ratcliff. The episode featured a brand new original song by Kristin Green. She also provided the instrumentals for that song. The technical director for It's All Been Done Radio Hour is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley. Our podcast is edited by Chris Allen. Our Foley artist is Seamus Talty. Our script editor is Keith Jackson. Please check out our website, it'sallbeendoneradiohour.com, and follow us on social media at IABD Presents. And again, if you could please support us at patreon.com/IABD. There's a ton of great exclusive content. We post something every week. So please check that out, and have a great week.
Hi, I'm Larry. And I'm Nicholas Ratcliff.
Sorry, I was looking for a way to increase the
I'm
volume
waiting
on the
for
computer.
you, sir. Searching database for past jump history. Beep, bop, boop, beep. I'll work on that.
You know the thing where they use their noses and they can detect all sorts of things?
We know what smelling is, Larry.
Right.
Only a complete imbecile wouldn't harm themselves, arm themselves. Maybe I don't want to live.
Welcome, Shelly. Now, you were trying to tell me something about zombies not existing?
We've seen the zombies. What do they mean they don't exist?
Is that me? That's Shane. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. That's my fault.
Shane is too busy listening.
I'm so sorry.
I'm listening.
I'm so sorry.
Page 60?
Yeah. Did you look at the copy I sent out today?
No.
Aha.
Aha! We are winning now.
I highlighted all my lines in 5 minutes later. He's like,
Insane. Ludicrous.
What are you doing?
It works better with two people.
Okay.
You said I'm gonna die soon.
Yes, you'll never see superheroes. Life's not fair.
You're a dick master, Ratcliff. Oh, but we knew that. I have love
I love you, P.
Don't ever leave me again, Ratcliff.
Never.
not in front of the people.
See, now you can't take 5 more months off, Chase. It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?